So when you can just have a conversation about things, and it helps them too, you know, they can bring up points of things they don't like, and we can just talk to them about things and how the game is built, and they understand why some decisions are made, and they help us guide us too. They help guide our decisions of what they think things should be like, and we can change accordingly. So the game is for the community, so we're always trying to just do our best to make the game that they want.
All right, I know the community wants to hear the details about 24, but for both our sakes, we'll just be safe and might cut it off here.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. You'll see the Spurs and the Miami Heat. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Here's Rose. So the Austin starting five. They've got Yao. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Houston at the 2. Now, here's Pippen. 5 to shoot. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
It's Hardaway with the drive. The shot that time, not on target. Mourning with some nice D. Pippen with the wide open look. Traps in the tray.
Scottie Pippen, a dependable shooter from here now. Like how he gets his feet set first. That's fundamental, but essential.
Outside Rose. Stackouts. No good. Now Austin takes it the other way. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
All right, D.A., we appreciate it. They're focused on defense, Greg. We'll see how it plays out.
It's going to come down to hustle. But in this league, you have to be very quick to rotate when you're in help.
And that's why communication is so important. Guys have to talk to each other on the defensive end. I heard a coach once say that talking is energy and energy is execution.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Now, here's Pippen. And here's Rose. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And that's just strong, tough action from Rose there. Staying in control and getting the job done with authority.
Austin with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. It's been a quick start for Miami. Pass to Stackhouse. Back to Rose. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Pippen outside. Back to Rose. That's tipped. Hardaway against Rose. It's Hardaway with the drive.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Miami. 3-point lead. A floater misses from close range. Rose is gone. 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Marbury. And he makes good on the layup.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
6 on the shot clock. Pippen, the pass to Rose.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Here's Rose. Passes it to Stackhouse. Pippen with it. Shoots over Leonard. And the shot is long.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
So they take the lead.
Not afraid to get physical there. Leonard makes the shot in spite of the contact.
Pass to Stackhouse. And here's Griffin. He kicks it to Pippen. Now the pass to Rose.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already, and now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
You know what? We've recently been able to watch a different roles here. I mean, a better, more efficient, more confident player. Man, I love seeing that. Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Rose. Austin making their last shot. Yao with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Ming makes defensively, using that huge reach to block or alter the shots. Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
And Miami has possession following the bucket by the Spurs. Pass to Theus. 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Johnson for 3. And no good that time. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Here's the prodigy. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Rose. 5 points in the game. The 15-footer. Here's Kaman. Yao with the block. They recover it. Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Boy, Johnson showing that impressive leaping ability. Terrific at rising up for the throwdown.
Outside Rose. 51 seconds left here in the opening quarter. On the wing, Johnson. Outside Rose. Here's the floater. And the layup is good. Rose has got 7 points.
You know, how about the touch right there, guys? I mean, when Rose gets a chance to go with the floater, he takes advantage of it.
Hardaway kicks to Yao. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Here's the prodigy, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Now here's Rose. No good on the last second attempt there. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Spurs lead by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Griffin is out there with Pippen. Then there's Mourning. Then it's Jerry Stackhouse. And it's Thiessen at the point guard. Now here's Griffin. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Now trying to get open. Well, Prodigy's shot is good. The Prodigy's got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs. Thiessen, the pass to Pippen. Buries it from three-point range. Pippen's got 6 points.
Pippen wasting no time firing off that pass there.
Here's Hardaway. Comes up empty down low.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
For 3. Here's Griffin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Tenacious play there by Griffin against really good defense. But he's not one to be scared off easily.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Austin.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys. Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Here's Thiessen after Penny Hardaway's bucket. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Thiessen. Started by Hardaway. They get it back. Got a hand on it. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. The Heat trail by 8. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Now Mourning. No points in the game yet for him. Up top, Pippen. He's covered by Leonard. They grab their own miss. Here's Mourning, and he gets the bucket.
And Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Scooped up. Mourning. The shot from the low post is good. Mourning's got 4 points this quarter.
Check out Mourning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Rose, he's checked in for the Heat. So he gets them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill and physical.
From the stripe. Rebounded by the Spurs. Leonard inside. Pippen on him. Right side Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Heat. Trailing by 10. Pippen finds Griffin. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Free throw drops for Griffin.
Here in the second, at least from the line, they're perfect. Hopefully that gets them going in other areas as well.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Heat. He hits both from the stripe.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second. Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Stackhouse, the pass to Griffin. Launches a 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And, you know, after that tremendous collegiate career, Stackhouse came into the NBA with a ton of buzz, and he has not disappointed. He's an offensive force to be reckoned with.
Chris Kamen's checked in for Miami. Maggette comes in for Scottie Pippen. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
He's so good at setting up his teammates. Tonight, though, Hardaway's been calling his own number, and boy, has he been prolific.
Passes to Stackhouse. Maggette with it. He's covered by Leonard. Maggette outside. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Leonard. Again, the miss by the Heat. Spurs leading by 9. Marbury, good. Marbury's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Timeout called, the Heat. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Rose against Hardaway. And he banks in the layup. Hardaway's got the lead up to 13 now for Austin.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Now here's Rose. He has 7. Here's Stackhouse. Rose kicks to Johnson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that. Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now, here is Maggette. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Stackhouse, the pass to Rose. Pass to Maggette. Fires for 3. Rebound by Yao Ming. Yao's got his 5th rebound in this one. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Stackhouse. They get it back. Up it goes, and the Austin lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Kaman.
And terrific work from Kaman, using his height to inflict damage on the glass.
Outside Hardaway. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And so it's Austin holding on.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. checking out Austin. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. A good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay outside.
Hey, Kenny, what are your thoughts on Miami?
Well, it's never. You're playing against the team that's on fire.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for joining
folks.
us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Penny Hardaway.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Prodigy is out there with Yao. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Marbury in at the 2.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Takes it inside. Outside Leonard. Clock at 6. Yao inside. He's guarded by Mourning. Yao, that's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Pippen. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Pippen's got 8 points.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And stolen by Yao. To the inside. Here's the Prodigy. Yao trying to get open. The Prodigy, no good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Mourning controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Fantastic job reading the shot and then getting to the right spot for the rebound and throwdown.
Griffin with the steal. Open for 3. The shot misses. And the Spurs going the other way now. Right side Hardaway. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Pippen's got the ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the big fella Mourning using that massive size to draw contact inside.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. First one falls for him. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Spurs leading by 11. Here's the Prodigy. 10 points for him. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Outside Rose. Here's Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning.
Boy, the aggressiveness of Mourning inside, I like it. I mean, when he's this deep, he's looking to throw it down.
Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound Heat.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And the Heat making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
You've often heard it said that sometimes it boils down to who wants it, but who wants it is also tied to putting yourself in position to go get it.
Griffin with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Rose. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
Boy, he's an absolute blur, Derrick Rose. Cat-like quickness.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Hardaway against Pippen. Now here's Hardaway. Defense right on him. Misses from short range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Rose finds Pippen. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
The Heat making a switch here. Maggetti's checked in. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
There is no let-up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
Marbury passes to Yao. Just 4 to shoot. Makes it off the glass. Yao's got 4 points this quarter.
There are big men, and then there's Yao Ming. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Maggetti kicks to Rose. Good ball movement here by Miami. No good from Maggetti. Spurs leading by 8. Marbury passes to Leonard. Buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got 11.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
Rose. A rebound by the Spurs. Yao's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Baseline try, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's Austin. They lead by 13. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Griffin sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Pippen is out there with Johnson. Then it's Jerry Stackhouse. Then there's Chris Kaman. And it's Rose in at the 1 spot.
Larry Johnson. Grandmama is a dependable forward that excels at scoring in the paint and doesn't mind thumping and bumping.
The first one falls. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Austin leading by 11. And here is Hardaway. Chris Kaman pulls it in. Ring shot on the way. The Heat get it back. And a new 14. Bose kicks to Stackhouse. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rose can't hit. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Austin. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Stackhouse. He's covered by Leonard. Leonard with the steal. And there's the pass to the Prodigy. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one, sending it right over the top to the shooter.
And Stackhouse kicks to Rose. Kaman against Yao. Here's Pippen. Ball's knocked loose. And so Miami again turning it over. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
And it's sent back by Kaman.
Love seeing this type of energy on defense from Kaman. Excellent swat there.
Pippen kicks to Rose. Pass to Stackhouse. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Spurs. The Prodigy's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Hardaway. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Stackhouse.
Got a question for you. How do you guard Penny Hardaway? He's long, he's athletic, he's smart, he's got great vision, excellent ball handling skills. Simply a matchup nightmare.
Griffin's checked in for Johnson. Timeout called the Heat.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Pippen down low. Leonard's there. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rose. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Boy, you look at Rose and you just love the imagination he brings to his offensive game. This guy is constantly pushing the boundaries of his basketball ability.
Leonard against Pippen. Leonard inside. Here's the Prodigy, defended by Griffin, and the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's foul number 2 for him. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Leonard inside, defended by Pippen. Clock at 4. The Prodigy, no good. And the call will go against the Prodigy. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Morning's checked in for Chris Kaman. Passes it to Stackhouse. Leonard with the steal, pushing it up. Here's Marbury. And once again off the mark by Austin. The Heat trail by 13. Poked away and stolen by Yao. Kicks to Hardaway. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Hardaway kicks to Yao from the arc. And it's Morning with the rebound. Morning's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Rose, that's good.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. The Heat trail by 8. Oh, Griffin in position. And he uses the glass on the layup. Rose has got 9 points now in just the second hit.
Hard to D Rose up any better. I mean, sometimes this guy is just impossible to stop.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team give up a bunch of second chance points, because oftentimes that points to a lack of effort. That's got to be the main topic of conversation during the timeout.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the fourth. Out to the right wing. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 3 on the basket from Stackhouse.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Pippen against Hardaway. Leonard with no one around. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got assist number 5 here tonight. Rose looking around. Great D that time from Hardaway. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Marbury. Pass to Hardaway. The pass to Marbury. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And a 2-time Finals MVP. Kawhi Leonard, exactly who this team wants at the line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 5. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Rose.
Great respect for how Rose raises his level of play in the biggest moments.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hardaway passes to the bottom. A 17-footer. Here's Mourning. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
And so he hits both.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Here's Hardaway. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And the Heat call time here. They're behind by 3. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Rose against Hardaway. And Rose throws it down hard.
Boy, right now it's really tough to stop Rose.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator a few of those free throws.
Second one is good. Both at the line, and it's a three-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a three can tie it down.
We've seen that red-hot version of Blake Griffin.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Rose. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He drops the first one. That will put them up by 2.
And always calm. Penny knows what's needed down the stretch.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game. 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
So the first of 3 is good, and that brings them within 2 here. He makes the second free throw, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that ties the game up.
Excellent composure at the line there to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And here's a timeout from Greg Popovich. And stolen by Mourning, and that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And Miami has possession. They've got the prodigy. He's out there with Kawhi Leonard. Hardaway is out there with Yao, and it's Marbury in at the 2 to take the lead. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Hey, guys, we know Rose has drilled big shots before. Just add another one to the highlight reel.
Boston trails by 3. Outside Hardaway. Pass to the prodigy. Griffin grabs the board. Griffin's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Stackhouse with the putback.
You know, I know his teammates appreciate the energy. Nice job to keep that possession alive.
Important points for Mourning. Zoe is a winner, and he wants the ball in that situation.
Pass to the prodigy. Here's Yao, and Mourning sends it back. Over to the wing. A 3-ball. And it's Austin with the rebound. A minute into overtime of what has been a great game so far. Stolen by Pippen, and it's the Heat on the break. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Hardaway. To the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs. Greg, yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Here's Rose. Passes it to Stackhouse. Out on his own on the break. Here's Marbury. Drops in the breakaway layup. Now just a 1-point Heat lead.
Marbury using that great speed of his to get out ahead of the defense and get the fast break hoop.
Hardaway against Rose. Yao with the block. And he's able to get it back. It's the first. That will put them up by 2.
And the Grizzly veteran Rose, no stranger to having to up the end and come up clutch.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Leonard, the pass to the prodigy. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Stackhouse. Here's Rose. Oh, he misses the dunk. So it's the Spurs now. Down low, Hardaway. Yes!
Big time points from Penny. They needed the hoop. And like the leader he is, Hardaway delivered.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Miami Heat. With the teardrop. Good!
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And Austin has possession. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And that's a huge shot right there. Hardaway knows his team looks for him to come up in the clutch.
Timeout called the Heat. They're trailing by 1. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Three from the inbound. No good from Stackhouse.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Hardaway passes to the prodigy. Second chance shot. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. And now it's a 3-point Spurs lead.
And again, it's Yao Ming. I mean, we always talk his size, and that does help, but Yao also has terrific touch.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're down by 3. 26 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Yao with the block, and they're able to recover.
Using the size to get defenses to foul him. The big man, Alonzo Mourning, doing good work there.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And both free throws good for Mourning. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Oh, Griffin in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
With a polished offensive game and an intense will to win, Griffin can definitely be trusted in crunch time.
Time called here. Austin decides to talk it over. Now here's Hardaway, covered by Stackhouse. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line. And it's the Heat with the ball. Outside Pippen. Pass to Griffin. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw. Pippen outside. The pass to Rose. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's Austin with the rebound. Yao's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Rose.
And when you need points, Yao is a great option. He just goes on the attack.
And that one falls for Yao. Miami trailing. Outside Pippen. Back to Rose. To the paint. No good from Stackhouse.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots. Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. The defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now. So far, no go.
Here's Rose, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Rose has got 10 points in the quarter.
Guys, how about the ball handled by Rose? Showing you a little bit of the back-to-the-future Rose with those moves.
Marbury passes to Hardaway. He kicks to Young. Here's Marbury. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Rose with the ball for the Miami Heat. Here's Griffin. Yao with the block. And he gets it back. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And you can see how the team rallies around Griffin in these situations. And their faith is not misplaced. He plays with such heart.
Out to the right wing. Kicks to Young. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
This is why they get Yao the ball inside. He's basically unguardable this close to the rim.
Rose with the ball inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
And Austin has possession. Hardaway goes in. It's in!
Hey, I love the effort from the defense, but Hardaway able to finish through contact. Nicely done.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They trail by 2. 52 seconds left in the second overtime period, and here we are. Rose against Hardaway. It's deflected. Leonard looking around. Outside Hardaway. Got it!
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
And the Heat call time here. They're behind by 4. 27 seconds left in the second overtime. What a game. Shoots the 3. No good from Stackhouse.
And you get the sense that he's hit a wall here in OT. It just hasn't been much help to them at all offensively.
And Jerry Stackhouse picks up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And you know, it's unfortunate they will not have him for the rest of this one. But the game seems out of reach anyway.
Corey Maggette, he's checked in for Miami. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Here's Rose. Oh, that's blocked. Maggette kicks to Pippen. Offline with his 3. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And the 3 ball is good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Hardaway. And so it's the Spurs with the win. A double overtime game can really take a toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned. And I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.